Hi YouTube, it's Marie. Yes, it's not my normal update. It's New Year's Eve, and I just want to let you know what's going on. I just got back from Boston. Remember I told you guys that my stomach was swollen and I couldn't wear normal pants? Maybe I didn't, I don't know. But anyways, I couldn't wear normal pants, so I had to buy the pull-up stretch pants. Well, this is the reason why. My infection that I had up inside of me was draining, and for somehow it got into like a pocket above my belly button, and it was hot as a rock. Well, I didn't know, so I asked my mom, and she's like, oh, it just looks like it's swollen. Well, going back to work and sitting all day, it really hurt. So last week it was like a killer, so I just kept pulling my pants underneath my belly and and it really hurt. So this week, Monday and Tuesday, I wore not sweatpants but stretch pants. And Tuesday I was showing a girl at work, and she's like, it really looks like it's dry. And I'm like, yeah, it does. It looks like it's dry and it burns. So I went to the pharmacy and I picked up some vitamin E oil. Not the capsules you take, it's actual oil. And what I did is I kept dousing it on my stomach. Well, I came home Tuesday night and I was bawling. I was beside myself. I was laying in the bathtub crying. I'm like, I've lost 55 pounds, and is this ever going to get any better? So I figured, all right, in the morning, if I don't feel better, I'll call my surgeon, because he works Wednesdays in the office. So Wednesday morning I got up, and my stomach actually felt really good. So I figured, well, I'll wear my binder to work and see how that will help. Oh my God, I had such a wonderful day Wednesday, and the binder really worked, and my stomach didn't hurt at all. I came home, watched a movie with my daughter, and about 9:30 I took the binder off, and it's full of blood. What happened is I got this dry, they call it fatty tissue, and what happened was I think the vitamin E oil made it soft enough and that it just opened up. So now I had a little tiny hole like this, right above my belly button. So I called the surgeon's office last night, the on-call, and no one returned my call. It was 9:45. I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna, tough it up for the night and, gauze it up as much as I can and call the surgeon in the morning. Got my band. And so I did. I called my surgeon this morning, and they're like, you need to get here immediately. We need to check this out. So we did. My husband and I left immediately. In fact, we were on the road at 8:30 this morning. It's 4:05, and we just got home. So it's not really an infection, it's like a fatty tissue, but oh, I'm telling you, my stomach feels so much better now that that's actually gone. So the swelling was actually buildup of fatty tissue that needed to be released. Just another bump in the road, but that's okay, because it's 2009 and next year is going to be a better year for me. I'm not sure if I explained all of my surgery to everybody before, but just in case I haven't, and my newest subscribers, this is what happened. I had a Nissen, which is acid reflux surgery, which they actually take a piece of your stomach and they actually wrap it around to make an esophagus. So no one in New Hampshire would touch me because of that surgery, because you had to physically go in and undo that surgery. So I had to go to Boston. So when I got to Boston, my second hospital that I chose, Beth Israel, wonderful hospital, he knew going in that he had to do this, and he told me that there was a possibility that he wouldn't be able to do gastric bypass, that he would do a partial gastric bypass, but my insurance wouldn't pay it. So I knew this going in, that this surgery had to be undone to do the gastric, okay. So going into surgery, my surgery was 5.5 hours. What they had to do is I had a hernia that needed to be repaired again, my third time. The acid reflux surgery done in Concord, New Hampshire was not done correctly, or to their standards, I should say. I don't know exactly the terms. That was a mess, and I was full of scar tissue. So I actually can thank my surgeon for doing my surgery, because honestly, he didn't have to. He could have just closed me up and said, it's a day. So that's why I've got a little bit more complications than a normal gastric bypass. So I'm actually doing okay with it now. Like I said, I have a new hole in my stomach, so I actually have to stuff it, and I have to take a Q-tip and push it in, and it's disgusting. But you know what? It's just a bump in the road, and it's stuff that happens, and I'm okay. So I'm still happy to be healthy, and that's my New Year's resolution, is just to continue to be healthy. And my doctor told me today he was very proud of me for losing 55 pounds, for everything that I've gone through, you know, with all these bumps in the road. And he apologized. I'm like, why are you apologizing? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, it's honestly fine. But I gotta tell you something really funny, because so the surgeon says to my husband, because he's sitting there, he goes, do you help her, you know, with the bandages? He goes, oh yeah. I got bumped up, and I said, no, he doesn't help. I do. So show me what I need to do, because my husband doesn't help me. I do it myself. So this is Moose. Yeah, she's a good boy. That's Emily in the background. So I'm gonna say Happy New Year to everybody, and 2010 is gonna be the year, guys. I love you all, and have a good one. Bye bye.